bloop, 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 bloop. Hold on. Is this thing on? Is this hot? Hot mic? Hot mic? This is Wild Wednesday. Proudly a part of the SamzSportz Network. Checking out the network. SamzSportz, Off the Top Sports, and Ignorant Thinker Podcast. I was like, damn, why this shit still going on and whatnot? Damn, it was a little weird if you ask me. All right, so good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is, wherever you at. This is Wild Wednesday. And we have, I was ready to say, because he's about to be fired. Boy, he had that grace for June. He just made it, June. June. So, good afternoon, Mr. Off the Top Sports. Got my guy Kilo in the building.
What's up, world?
Kilo, is Clemson in the top 5? No?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. Derek in the building. What's up? Number 1 Denver Bronco fan in the world.
All right, I apologize for everybody for ducking out last week.
Derek, is the Broncos in the top 20?
No, don't ask me that question right now. So no.
Okay, all right, cool.
No.
We gonna keep the peace.
No. Our defense should put us in the top 20, but offensively, hell no.
Mr. Ignorant Thinker Podcast. What's up? All right, cool. They ain't gotta talk to us then. That's cool.
Quiet and humble, right there. Quiet and humble.
No. He trying to talk. He ain't saying nothing. No, he ain't gonna get himself together. All right, so
answer that mic, you whore.
Whoa! Don't talk to our family like that. This is a family show.
Say if you're not undefeated, you can't talk to me.
Whoa! All right, so we had a whole lot going on this week. There's a whole lot of things that need to be addressed and talk about this week that happened, and who better to talk about it than my guys, right? Where we gonna start it? So you know what? Fuck that. Let's do this, June. Let's do this, June. So everybody here, right? We're gonna go one at a time. Everybody is in charge of solving problems. Let's just say that, right? So let's just say that you're in charge of solving problems. Derek, 4 problems come across your desk. You got to solve the problems in importance. Okay? That was important to you. I'm going to put them up on the screen. You got to choose what you're going to start with first, second, third, and fourth. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So number 1, you got a fighting in your locker room. All right?
Right.
Number 2, you got your team mad. They lost the game over a questionable call.
Okay? Right. 3, you got a NFL player shoving an employee that works in a stadium. Right.
All right. And 4, your quarterback can't play because they think he's hurt.
Right.
And your second string quarterback. Now you got to go to your third string quarterback. So all these files hit your desk. Which one do you address first?
I guess we got to go with the call that cost me the game. So I'm gonna go with the Grady Jarrett sack on Brady. That's the biggest thing because we have a shot to win that game. And I guess the second one will probably be Devontae Adams because he is a big part of my offense. And then the third would be my second and third string. My second string quarterback is now in La La Land because he hurt from the same reason that you want to call the what's the name call on Brady. And then my last is the in-house thing. That's just that Draymond knew better, but it's not a priority. It's not like that's the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? Those three trump just a guy getting punched in the face. You either gonna find him, he gonna get what's the name of league game? I don't know, but that's not a big important stuff. In-house fights should be in-house. That's why that video shouldn't have been revealed. So yeah, the what's the name called? Roughing the passer call, concussion, pushing. You can never push anybody like that, And then the what's the name's last, the fight, the sucker punch.
All right, Kilo. What about you, Kilo?
I think the first thing you want to address, this is tough, man, because this is between the Draymond and the Devontae Adams. I think the Draymond thing, you got to react quick just because that video got out so quickly. Yeah, if it happened. But then, for the Devontae Adams and the Raiders, what they played Monday night, everybody watching this game. But I look at it as this happened at the end of the game. Not everybody's still up watching this game. Be for real. Ain't nobody staying up Monday night to watch the entire game. At some point, we calling the quits at third quarter. I think if you wake up in the morning, the first thing, if all this is on my plate, you got to address the altercations, the Draymond Green situation first. Then I'll address the Devontae Adams. The Teddy Bridgewater case, the Grady Jarrett thing is kind of last for me just because that's officiation. They got to speak up on that one. I can't speak up on that one. But to me, it was just looked at completely fixed. Like y'all was just leave it to the Buccaneers. Because they clearly was not winners from this game at all.
All right, so for me, I want to address Teddy Bridgewater because on the first goddamn play, my man got hit, and y'all just implemented these new rules that if he looking wobbly, and yes, he got a little slow, but nothing showed that he had a concussion. And then afterwards, y'all said y'all kept him out because y'all kept him out for precautionary reasons. I get it, but now I don't have a quarterback, and we lose to the Jets by fucking 40 points and shit. Kids gonna fight. I said kids. People gonna fight all the time. There's always issues. Now you don't put your hands with nobody like that, so I guess I'm gonna talk to Draymond about himself. You might better sit. What's the standard suspension in basketball? I know in football you might get 1-2 games for something small like that. So I know basketball is different. Maybe 3-4 games you sit down.
This happened before, but it wasn't caught on camera. But I think Bobby Portis served 8 games for punching his teammate in his face.
Yeah, man, that's not a whole lot. You know what I mean?
Hey, dude, what happened when Latrell choked PJ Calissimo?
He missed like 30-something games for that game.
Yeah. So Draymond should. I mean, I don't think they're going to give him
for the rest of the year. Then they traded him to the New York Knicks.
I gotta look back on it. You might be right.
He said, "No, it's my team. I know I'm right."
Even though they got a concussion protocol, I do think that if you look at it from a boxing perspective, they might run that little bullshit test, just to see if that boxer is actually ready to go. Like they don't kind of, in my opinion, if someone should do something, it should be something, some kind of protocol. Like if you see somebody getting up shaky, for the most part, football players, any kind of sport athlete is going to be prideful. Ain't nobody going to sit up there and be like, yeah, I got a concussion. You don't even know you got a concussion. It should be something.
So that's why now
like a question or something.
They watch how you walk, your words, and your legs. But he didn't do none of that. I didn't see any of that. And on the first goddamn play, you out. Shit crazy. June, you want to give yours?
Mine's pretty much the same as Kilo's. You gotta address the Draymond because that could like divide a locker room up.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yo said he'd have hit Steph Curry. He'd have been at Burger King the next day.
Right. But I don't know about being Burke, but it would have been consideration for him to get traded.
Shit.
I just think that Draymond, he stepped his boundaries, and I think he's kind of feeling like he's the fourth guy now, and he's not the third.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why he took a swing at him because he knows Jordan Poole is becoming the third best player on that team. And he's barely the fourth, Draymond. So he's still the glue defensively that holds that team together. And I think he's a good voice in the locker room. But if you're a voice in the locker room, why would you punch your teammate?
Yeah.
What if you seriously hurt him and he's out for games? I would have sued Draymond if I got seriously injured. I would have sued him just to teach him a lesson.
He did do an interview, but we're gonna get into that when we get down to June's court. I mean, he did do a public apology.
Yeah, but the apology don't help me if my jaw's broken.
His jaw broke?
Wow, no, but it's embarrassing. It's like, come on, my kids got to see this on YouTube, man. What's come on, don't do that to me.
Listen, I'm gonna let you know something now, man. Life happens, yo. It's not about embarrassment. Shit happens. That's a whole video. There's a whole video.
Ain't no dude pushing my jaw. I'm a whole grown man, and then we're gonna work together afterwards. That's not happening. Either we're gonna rumble again, and I get my fair share of licks in, or something gonna have to go. Something has to stop. I'm like, I can't be on this team.
What, you gonna shoot him?
No, I'm not talking about that far, but I'm talking about you can't expect me to work with this dude. He punched me in my jaw.
Like Shannon Sharp said, man, we fighting on sight every time.
Every time until I get my get back. And then
I forgot, when did Shannon Sharp say that?
Yo, he said it
on what's his name?
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yeah,
he said something else. He said something else too.
Yeah,
about this situation too. They're like, nah, it'll be on sight every time.
Every time.
So let's talk about the guy who I guess filed assault charges versus Davante Adams. Like, in all reality, that's just fucking right. Listen, that bag fell right in his pocket, and I ain't listen. Sure,
but I don't think it's a serious. The cameraman, I don't took this experience. He hurt me. He pushed me on the ground. Like, I'm not going to fight you.
It's not the fact that you pushed me.
Right, put yourself in that dude.
Don't worry about it.
Listen,
you give me money.
If I get pushed, I'm showing up in an interview with a neck brace, crutches. I'm telling you, I'm gonna milk this shit out this.
Listen, I'm like,
wheels fall off.
I can't go to sleep at night.
Telling you, man, you gotta sell that shit, man.
Yo, but I just hate the fact that Davante Adams is a brother, and I just like, oh, come on. Like, if Brady would have pushed somebody, Brady probably would have got away.
Now, how about this? Okay, I'm gonna make it more interesting. So, what if one day, right, you go introduce yourself? You're supposed to meet Von Miller, and he shoved the shit out you.
He shoved me to the flight like hard, like he pushed me.
And you wind up falling down a couple steps.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna try to push him back. I don't know how strong Von is.
I'm selling this shit out there. I don't care how much I love a player. I don't care if it's Ed Reed. I'll let him know.
He's not on the team anymore. I'm assuming.
Like Dwayne Johnson. We flip. Wow, boom. That I ain't even push you that hard, bro. Shit.
Yo, you talking about when he used to get stunned?
He took like 6 times and shit.
Yeah, his feet fly off the air. His feet be all up in the air. I'm like, yo, man, it's not that serious.
Shit. Gotta sell that shit. Gotta sell it.
Yeah, Von wanted to pay a little penny. I said, Von, I'm gonna charge you about $200,000. Yeah, I'll charge you about $200,000. You lucky I like you, Von. Like, you cool. You'll be cool. You know what I'm saying? If I
All right. So I had this question up, but life changes really fast, so it's not the same thing no more. Which was the better duo this year?
I guess Washington.
Because Matt Rule don't got a job, so
Job no more, yeah.
I was mad as shit. I just
Yo,
made this
wanna know
pitch and
something
they
crazy?
fired his ass.
he is one of the hottest candidates to become a college coach.
Yep.
When they had a bad season last year, you don't know how many schools reached out to him to try to convince him to come back to college football. Like he a hot candidate right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Must
he
be
probably
nice.
hired before the season end.
Yeah.
I mean, so Baker and Wentz the same person?
No. Wentz is better than Baker by a long shot. So I think what Baker problem is
they seem oddly close.
Well, now, yeah, but in his best, Wentz was hands down MVP candidate, and if he doesn't get hurt, he wins the MVP that year.
B said long shot. I don't.
Baker was never the best top 5 or anybody's top 10 ever. Wentz was for a couple years.
He said Wentz don't see the entire field.
And Baker do?
I don't know, though.
Baker's a poor man's Tony Romo. He's a poor man's Tony Romo without the athleticism.
Who is?
Baker. He's a poor man's Tony Romo. Wentz.
Only issue I had with Baker kept Gator arm in a lot of throws.
First of all, we're not gonna sit here and disrespect Tony Romo like he ain't the GOAT.
Right.
So we're not gonna fucking do it.
Go to what? Throwing interceptions.
You raggedy motherfucker.
Throwing interceptions. Come on, man.
All right, so real shit. So I just trust Wentz a lot more than I would trust Baker. Like I've seen Baker and there's a lot of things that I like that Baker does. But it's just that he don't I don't want to say he don't take accountability for shit. But I think at a certain time he just like fuck it, it is what it is. And you gotta have some confidence in yourself. I get that part. But both of their decision making sometimes just be like, what the fuck you doing?
Wentz plays scared. He plays scared a lot. I think he's just a little more heart, and he has a decent O-line. Wentz is way better than Baker.
I don't know about way better, but I say he better. I give you that. I won't say way better.
Has Baker ever been an MVP candidate?
No, he's never.
Oh, all right then. So that's
you can't count that as that.
Pass.
So I'm just hold on. We have to go by their best year. Wait, we have to go since they're both bad right now. You got to go by it. And to be honest with you, Carson can still get a starting job in a lot of NFL teams.
Shit.
I just his prime years are probably behind him as far as what he can do on the field.
Joe Flacco get a starting job before Wentz did.
Who?
Flacco.
All right, okay. Let's go next question.
Dead ass. Jim, who you taking, Jim? You taking Flacco or you taking Wentz?
Wentz.
It's not even questioning, yo.
It's the last fucking day. Let's go ahead and clean out your lockers and shit. You out of here too.
Baker better than Flacco.
Shit, you fucking crazy.
Baker made it to the AFC Championship.
No,
Baker
he didn't.
Made it to a fucking AFC Championship.
He
won one playoff game. He beat the Steelers and they whooped his ass the next week.
No, I thought no. Hold on. In the year Mahomes, who did Mahomes beat to get to the champion?
He ain't beat Baker.
Yes, this what happened. This happened. They played the Pittsburgh Steelers in a wild card. They did beat Pittsburgh that year. Then they moved on to play Kansas City. You're right, Derek. But Kansas City beat them. Mahomes got knocked out the game. Tad Henning made that first
And I
round.
thought for sure you wouldn't tell me that they were going
and
to the ship.
KC played Buffalo the following week. KC eliminated Buffalo.
Oh, that's right. It was second. You're right. I apologize. You're right. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I'm sorry. You're right. I apologize.
So again, I believe now.
So Wentz is better than.
Yeah, I believe right now Wentz is a little bit better than Baker. I don't know about no long shot, no whole mile, no.
After the injury, he was a half of himself. He was a shell of himself. But before that, he was supposed to be the MVP that year.
Supposed to be. Baker was supposed to be the answer for Cleveland.
Yeah, but Cleveland, they got a nice offense and they got a really good defense. But the Eagles, they weren't that good before they got Wentz. They weren't.
So when it comes down, when it comes down to coaching, who do you trust more right now?
Oh, of course. Robert Riera, he's been to the Super Bowl.
Right now, sir. Right now.
God, why you keep putting past accolades, man?
You had to, because
now.
He's coaching the Commanders.
Sir, right now, who do you trust?
I'm taking Ron Riera. I'm still taking him off his past. What's the name?
All right, so let's use for example. Let's put a who would you say a top? Or let's go with Nick Sirianni, Eagles coach. So you would go with Jeff Fisher over him?
No, I hear what you're saying with that, but no.
But you keep bringing up past shit, so I'm thinking you would say, "Oh, I'm gonna go with Jeff Fisher because Jeff Fisher been to Super Bowl."
I understand that, but I want to go with a coach that has Super Bowl caliber experience.
But you're not going to get that anywhere.
Was that
how do you know that? How do you know what we're going to get from until you try? I know I'm not getting that from Matt Rule. I know I'm not getting that from Matt Rule.
Are you listening to what you're saying?
No, listen. You just said that you want the best candidate for a coach, right? So I want the guy who's been.
No, I'm just saying. But you sit up there. Why you keep throwing that as an outlet? Why?
Because
he
was a part of that team to get them to the Super Bowl. Matt Rule hasn't done anything in NFL so far. That's what I'm saying. I hear what you're saying, and that's a good analogy. But Matt Rule has he gotten the playoffs?
Matt Rule only been in the NFL. This is
11 games.
Third year.
It's only third year in the NFL.
Okay, and so I'm taking the more.
What college coach you name me a college coach that got immediate results? Please let me know. Anybody?
I can't not thinking of. No, not right now. No,
none. Even though Matt Rule had his moment, why ain't they doing nothing to that front office? That's just me. Why that offensive coordinator didn't get pulled?
Yeah, some college coach back in the day.
The defensive coordinator got fired.
That's it. But what about that offensive coordinator? Exactly. There we go. Here we go, Jeff. Talk your shit. But yeah, come on, right there. If that's 30 years ago, it's not common now.
Yeah, it's different football.
So you'll take Matt Rule over Ron Rivera?
No, I would take Ron Rivera, but I'm not going to use. But you're using his Super Bowl experience.
I can't use nothing now of late.
I can't do it. That ain't me. I'm sorry, brother. I have my different reasons.
All right. Right now, who's in front for the MVP? MVP candidates in the NFL.
Go ahead, Kilo.
So I would say Geno, Lamar.
Geno.
Geno.
I mean, he playing well, but
hey, BJ, chill, yo.
Geno Smith.
What?
Geno fucking Smith.
He won like 2 games.
Can I go with Josh Allen?
Huh?
Can I go with Josh Allen?
Yeah, that's not an argument.
AB said Josh Allen. B said Saquon. Geno, Patrick, Josh,
and Lamar.
I don't even pick Lamar.
And Hurt.
I've been doing some bullshit.
What about Allen? You
Man,
said
that's
Josh?
Yeah,
interesting.
you said Josh Allen.
Josh
Okay.
Allen.
So if Josh Allen would be the first Buffalo Bill quarterback to win MVP ever.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Lamar been doing some bullshit this year. Like some of that shit that he missed fucking Sunday, yo, that shit. I was cussing his ass to fuck out.
No, I'm just saying he's outside of the maybe the few games he did and didn't do that well. The other three, he did pretty good. He was coming into the season. We said he gonna have to step up, and he has. But Hurts and Allen and Patrick Mahomes are my three. You will put them
forgot
up
about
there.
Hurts. I didn't even think about Hurts.
Yeah, Hurts. Hurts is playing out his mind right now, and I'll put Saquon up there. Saquon at least gonna be the most improved.
He's not the best running back in the league, though.
True. He's
Oh,
close though. He's close
shit.
though.
That
He's close though.
motherfucker just
Yeah.
his head just hurt his neck.
Who you got? I got Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is the best running back in football.
Nicholas Bartholomew Chubb.
Yeah, I got Nick Chubb. And then it's Saquon. Saquon bouncing back though from the knee injuries he had.
Yeah, I'm not
back. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He's a beast this year.
All around running back.
Oh my God. Damian Pierce.
I'm taking Barkley.
Damian Pierce.
Damian Pierce might get the rookie of the year.
You think so? Over a quarterback?
Which quarterback gonna get rookie of the year?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit. B said that Saquon's the only offense the Giants got.
Pretty much.
They got Danny Wheels. It was Danny Dimes. Add Wheels to the back of his name.
Hey,
They gonna have that shit this week though. But
we gonna run him till the wheels fall off, man.
Don't worry about it. Gonna fall off this week.
Run him to the wheels fall off, and when he come down the contract, he gonna be had too much mileage on him. This reminds me of Bryce Love at Stanford.
Oh, this ain't got Sunday night. Oh, shit. Sunday night on Monday. Damn, June. I just used the shit you sent me and went on with it. All right. I want to know, how did the Lions let this rookie come in? He was a rookie, correct? The Patriots quarterback.
Yeah.
And fuck them up. He put bootstrap asses.
They're the Lions. That's why.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't play no defense either.
They're the Lions.
That's wild, yo.
You know what I'm pissed about?
Hey man, don't discredit Bailey Zapp, man. He got a bunch of all-time records in the FBS for West Kentucky. Don't discredit my guy.
The Bears lost that fucking game. We'll let the man come behind you and take your ball out your fucking hands. Like,
you know, the bad thing about that kid, fumbled the ball, Jersey kid too, man. Smith, it's Smith Marchette, man.
Go ahead, say it, Jim.
It's Smith Marchette.
Oh, Jersey,
and that play happened, and I'm like, damn.
Shout out to the Eagles. They shout out to Hollywood Brown. You know, we talk shit about Hollywood, but Hollywood is over there fucking balling. Shout out to Hollywood. His ass. I don't know what's up with the Rams. I don't know what the fuck going on with them. They can't get right. They can't get left. They can't get shit. 49ers got Matt Rule fired. Washington fucked the game up again. I don't know what the fuck they be doing. Buccaneers cheated the Falcons. That's a whole nother conversation we can have later on. The Chargers, they gave the game away, and the Browns gave it back to them. Like, shit is wild. Their own teammates was fucking cussing their ass out on Twitter after that bullshit. The Steelers did not show up to play. Don't know why. What happened? Steelers ain't show up. Texans beat the Jaguars after the Jaguars just gave the fucking Eagles a run for their money. Then they go out there and get their ass whooped by the Texans and shit. That shit don't add up. Taysom Hill, damn near single-handedly won the fucking game for the Saints. Ravens did not beat the Bengals. Justin Tucker beat the Bengals. And Monday Night Football, the Raiders are the Raiders until they're not the Raiders anymore. It was some question marks in that game, but yeah, man. Devontae Adams is not happy. No way, shape, or form. So, week 6. We got Commanders at the Bears. We got the Vikings versus Dolphins. Tua is down. Teddy is down. Patriots and Browns. Don't know if Mac Jones is going to start yet. He was practicing with his ankle. 49ers and Falcons.
That's going to be a good game. The Falcons are pissed that they lost to the Bucs. So I think the 49ers, if they don't come and do something offensively, I think the Falcons have a chance of winning that game. I know Will going to come at me, but I don't know. Falcons are playing tough this year, so I don't know. That's the
goddamn. The 49ers are down. They lost their safety and there's somebody else.
Give me Atlanta in the points.
They lost somebody else too. Then you got the Bengals and the Saints.
Give me the Bengals just because I don't like the Saints.
No, Taysom gonna win that game for him again.
Yeah, I'll take the Saints on that one.
Got the Ravens going to New York on vacation.
Yep. There we go, Jeff. How you know? Yep, Atlanta 5-0 against the spread, baby. Give me them points.
June, you still here, June? Oh, I thought you left too.
I'm right here, sir.
Yeah.
I'm with all the smoke.
Hope you here
and
next
look,
week.
I just got a phone call. They want me to DJ tailgate. They throwing a tailgate. They want me to DJ, so I'll be at the stadium. So if you'd like to visit us, come on down, my guy.
Yo, if the Giants come and beat your Ravens, boy.
Well, first of all, the Giants are 4-1. The Giants ain't no pushover team.
They not. I will respect them more than 4-1.
So you can't
when they beat the Packers, I said, Drew, come on, his chest poked out. Yeah, boy.
Hey,
I saw the reports live.
We win next week. This ain't gonna be Wild Wednesdays. It's gonna be called Jones Wednesdays.
Get your ass out of here.
I love the matchup, Derek. I love the matchup. Wink going against that simple ass offense for 4 or 5 years. Up in Baltimore. That simple ass offense. We're gonna force my man to throw the ball, man. We're gonna force him to throw the ball.
That's cool.
Of course, we're gonna stack that box, and Danny Dimes gonna have to beat it. Saquon not beat.
Okay. Them bum ass linebackers not tackling. Them bum ass linebackers that y'all always say on here on every Wednesday.
No. We got us down. Oh, we good now,
we
baby.
didn't say anything.
All I got DJ was on here saying.
DJ was saying same energy. That's all I got.
All right, we got the Jets and the Packers. I think the Jets got a chance.
No, I think the Packers come back and win this one, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna disrespect them like that. Jets are hot right now, but it's the Packers, bro.
All right, we got the Jaguars and the Colts, a good division matchup. Cardinals and the Seahawks. If Geno could beat the Cardinals, oh my God. Panthers and the Rams. Rams should go ahead and win. Oh no. I'm sorry, Dennis. The Panthers should not win this game because they just fired. The Panthers should win this game because they just fired their coach. And when you fire a coach, get a new coach, your team be all fired up. You know what I mean? So, June, there's a question on the screen for you, June. I left it up there for a while. You're not reading the questions.
June, you feel like Wink is gonna blitz tomorrow? Yeah. You're gonna send some packages at him. That's Wink style of defense, but they're gonna force him to throw too, man. And that running game haven't been the best this year yet.
All right, so we have the Bills versus Chiefs, which is a 425 game.
That's gonna be a shootout.
Why the fuck is a 425 game? But that's what we did. We messed that up. We got the Cowboys and Eagles game of the week, Sunday Night Football, and then we got to go back to the bullshit ass Broncos on Monday Night Football. Yep.
I'm sorry. I apologize, everybody. The Chargers. Either Chargers gonna blow us out, or we'll upset the Chargers. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Left tackle's out. Ronald Darby's out. Like I'm kind of threw in the flag last week.
Just got activated.
No, he didn't. He got activated.
I saw it earlier. No. I'm sorry. So he's coming
practicing.
off of IR.
Yeah, he's practicing. He'll be back later on the season, but by that time,
he'll probably be back next week.
Yeah, but that's not really helping us out. We still need another corner. So, as I said, like it's the worst time to lose your left tackle.
Better get Chris Harris.
You know what's crazy? I was thinking about that too.
I damn sure wanted the Ravens to call him. All right, so y'all know the most important time of the week. Game ball of the week. Who get game ball this week? My vote is Taysom Hill.
Jalen Hurts.
I'm sorry. My vote was Taysom Hill until Kelsey scored 4 touchdowns because the Chiefs ain't have shit without Kelsey. But my vote is still Taysom Hill.
I'm going to say Jalen Hurts. He's on a roll.
Austin Eckler. He had a big day.
Kilo.
Man, it's tough. I'm gonna go with Taysom Hill.
Oh, no, we got a winner. Sure, we got a winner. He said me. What the fuck?
That's Tebow 2.0. Tebow 2.0 right there.
My bad. Michael Parsons.
Okay.
Yo. Yo, listen, I watched that damn game and that shit was crazy. Like, he got sidelined because he was limping, and then they put him right back in the game and they closed the game. Like, Michael Parsons, dog.
So we got 4 different people for game ball of the week. He said, "What you sucking?" Sir. All right, B. Who get game ball of the week, B? Drop your comment, B. Who get game ball of the week?
His ass might say Michael Parsons too.
No, he's not a homer.
It should be the running game. The defense did step up though. The defense did step up though.
That was the upset of the week, though. I'll tell you that much.
What?
Dallas came in there and tore him a new one.
Rams, man.
I was gonna upset that. Dallas still got their defense.
Yeah, but I thought the Rams was going. You know, their offense, Cooper Kupp was gonna have a nice little day.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yep, you ain't lying.
He said Kelsey. 4 touchdowns with 25 yards.
He said, "Relax, Derek."
Kelsey only had 25 receiving yards.
25 receiving yards.
That was like 30, I think. Because he had 3 touchdowns at 24 yards.
So that's all goal line stuff, right? Like red zone targets. Like that's crazy.
Touchdowns count though. You know, you look at it. Touchdown was a goddamn touchdown.
He is Mr. Safety Net. He's the best tight in the league.
Power rankings from last time we did this. And damn, Derek, there's a message for you on the screen, Derek.
Say it again.
There's a message for you on the screen, sir. Your man want to holler at you. He said,
hey, baby, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's all right.
Said he was looking for you.
It's front running cheating, you know. You know how we do. Front run cheating.
All right, number 1 team right now.
It's the Eagles.
Everybody gonna go with the Eagles, right?
You gotta put the Eagles up.
Yeah.
All right, who number 2?
Buffalo.
Who number 2?
Yeah, Buffalo.
I put Kansas City slightly.
I pick Kansas City too.
Slightly
over. If Buffalo doesn't, if Buffalo comes back in that Miami game, they'd be undefeated right now, right?
If you want to look at the losses, Kansas City lost do look bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it,
Buffalo,
and that I wasn't even saying that, but yeah, they did. And then they got right back in order.
They put Buffalo slightly at to Buffalo. Then
yeah, it's close, June. It's not
I'm still thinking
you take either or.
Trying to own those guys. So
but I respect more Josh Allen and Diggs than I do with just Mahomes just being great.
Man, Mahomes, have you seen that boy play the past couple of weeks? How many weapons he have out there?
Listen, he making them.
Listen,
it's gonna be a blowout both times. I don't know why we thought we was gonna beat them dudes this year.
Every week catching the ball for those guys, man.
Yeah.
All right, where we at with number 4?
I'm gonna put the Giants.
No.
Nah. Cowboys. I'm not putting the Giants at her.
They beat the Packers. They beat the Packers.
Cowboys.
Ain't the Packers anymore.
What?
Cowboys.
Yeah. You just said that wasn't the upset of the week. So it's the Giants. They're number 2 in the division right now, right? It's the Eagles and the Giants, then it's the Cowboys, right?
It's the Cowboys and the Giants.
Okay, because the Cowboys beat the Giants. Okay. All right.
That's a lot.
There we go.
Hey, can you hear me?
Ignorant Thinking Podcast is in the building finally.
Finally, man. Finally.
Then who better, the Giants or the Cowboys right now?
Crib.
Who better right now, the Giants or the Cowboys?
He's sitting outside the crib.
So
we going to the Cowboys at 4?
Cowboys,
and they beat us. So
okay.
Giants at 5.
Giants at 5.
Yeah, I don't.
Vikings at 6.
I'll put Baltimore at 6.
I think Kilo going by records.
How you going? Well, how you going with the Giants at 5? And you're not going with the other teams that's 4-1.
What's the other teams that's 4-1? Help me out, man.
Minnesota,
Baltimore. No. Minnesota.
Minnesota.
There's another team. No, it's another team that's 4-1.
I'll take the Giants over the Vikings.
Kansas City.
Is they up there at number 2?
They up there, yo. God damn, yo. Leave that shit alone, yo.
I can't see it, man. That's what it is. I can't see it.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug, man. Leave that shit alone, dog.
I'll put I got the Niners at 5. I got the Niners at 5.
Yeah, the Niners on top of their division.
Yeah, and I got the Niners at 5. Yo, I really got the Giants.
That division is trash, bro.
10, slightly at 11. Like I said, it was a big win, but
or where you got the Jets at?
I still gotta see more from the Jets. Like 12,
I think it's Baltimore next, ain't it? Baltimore
at what?
next. Ain't that 7?
Nah, I have Minnesota after 49ers.
Oh, the Vikings not up there yet. Put the Vikings up there first. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So B said
all right, now
Cowboys should be like 9 or 10.
Yeah, I know why he's saying that. He's trying to ease the blow.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck Dallas week. We know, player. Fuck wrong with him? Trying to ease the blow. Don't ease this blow. You getting all this ass for.
All right, so who going at 9?
9? We at 9 already?
Yeah.
You said the Ravens going after the Vikings.
So the other teams that I still got up here, the Chargers, Tennessee, and Tampa Bay.
So
I put the Chargers up there.
Tampa Bay, you don't got Tampa Bay being better than what's the name?
And I'm a Chargers hater.
You don't got the Chargers. I'm sorry. You ain't got the Bucks being better than the 49ers?
Nah.
So I guess Tennessee will be after the Chargers.
We're doing Tampa Bay.
Oh no, Tampa Bay beats Tennessee. Yeah, Tampa Bay then Tennessee. I'm sorry. I know AB watching. No, beloved, we need to be 20.
All right.
Green Bay.
Shit, no, the Jets got to go with for Green Bay.
You think? Oh, come on now.
Nah, it's Green Bay, man. Stop hating on Bay.
Come on, Green Bay.
It's Green Bay.
It's Green
Rodgers
Bay.
don't know
I'll
what he
probably
wants
put
to
Green
do.
Bay above the Titans a little bit.
I agree. But all right.
Aaron Rodgers only giving you 2 touchdowns a game.
All right, who
Hey,
going after the
if y'all
Packers?
think I'm playing, go look at the stats. He only giving you 2 touchdowns a game. That's why I stopped messing with him in fantasy.
So where we putting the Seahawks at?
Seahawks ain't till 20.
Right.
Yeah, it was this weekend.
All right, you keep trying to
They
hype these
barely
Seahawks up.
lost.
Fuck
What
wrong
do
with
you
you?
Y'all okay with Miami right here? Or no?
No, they
No.
got their ass whooped. They ain't got no quarterback right now. They about to start dropping like a fly. I mean, like a damn rock.
What about Cleveland?
What about the Jets?
I'll let you go, Jets. Then I'll say Cleveland.
It got to be between the Jets, the Seahawks, maybe the
What about
Saints.
Stop saying the
Well,
Seahawks.
that's
What all this
They 2-3.
Seahawk love for, yo?
They
We're
2-3.
going by your team. The team is playing football.
They 2-3.
Hey, yo,
and I'll
you,
put the
I
Saints
just
before them.
sit here and listen to you say that fucking Geno Smith was an MVP candidate.
Yeah, goddamn right.
If you don't
Put him
put
up
that
there.
Baltimore drug down,
Damn, put him up there.
fuck wrong with you?
All right, so who we go? You said the Broncos.
I ain't say no fucking Broncos.
Nah, we not
I
with
ain't say
that.
no fucking fuck
Nah,
the Broncos
I'm
right
not
now. Fuck that now. They was talking all this shit in April, boy. They quiet as church mouses now. I told them. Yeah.
All right. So where we going at? Where we going after the Packers?
You got a couple of teams. Miami.
The Cardinals, maybe. They keep losing.
DeAndre Hopkins come back this week.
Nah, he come back next week, the following week.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
the 6
he
games.
got his
6
after
games
week
suspended.
6. Damn.
After week 6. You got Cincinnati. You got 3 losing teams that I feel like could be right there. That just lost.
All right,
The
so
Rams, Cincinnati, or Miami. And Miami is 3-2.
I'm gonna say the
As a
Rams.
matter of fact, put them in that order.
I'm gonna say the Rams. The Rams, Cincinnati, and Miami. Yeah.
all right, who going 16? Patriots.
Jets. You can put Jets right there.
Jets.
The Jets.
Saints.
Where we putting the Cardinals and the Patriots?
All these teams out that we about to list right now are 2-3. All these teams.
Thank you.
So it doesn't matter where you put them at.
I appreciate it.
Because the next couple of teams you're gonna put up there is what you got Cardinals, like you said, the Patriots, Cleveland.
Did y'all put the Falcons on there?
Falcons 2-3. You can put Seattle. Now you can put Seattle in that group right there.
How you doing?
I thought the Falcons won 2 games. Am I tripping?
Yeah, they did. The Falcons, they won 2 games.
All right, yeah, you put the Falcons there.
Jacksonville. You got Jacksonville, Falcons, then Broncos. It's a lot of 2-3 teams. You got the Colts at 2-2. 1. Big road win on Thursday night. I don't know if it's all that big, but now put them above the Broncos. Don't do that.
It was much, yeah.
Put 'em
They
above
above the Broncos, but it was much needed though.
Yeah.
What other teams we got left?
Panthers, the Steelers,
Vegas,
Bears, Texans.
So who the worst team? Let's start from the bottom. Who the worst team in the NFL right now?
Steelers.
You got Steelers at 1-4, Detroit Lions at 1-4, the Washington Commanders at 1-4, and Carolina at 1-4.
All right, so they just fired their coach.
Fucking Detroit. I'm saying Detroit right now. Detroit. I was wrong.
Detroit, the worst.
Detroit.
I think Washington, bro.
No, Washington about to be nice next week. Because the Predator come back. Is it this week or next? When the Predator come back?
After week 6 too.
So they activate him yet? They got to activate him first.
No, he activated after 4 weeks, right?
Yeah, but they ain't activate him yet.
Yo, B just mentioned Texans. Texans have been a tough team on the low, man.
Yeah, they've been fighting.
Thank you, B.
They've been fighting for a team that got no talent. Where's AB at? Panthers ain't got no talent. They ain't fucking fighting. They ain't fucking fighting. There's a difference. If your coach gets you up there to fight, you'll fight. Fuck is AB at?
He only came to see where we put the Bucks at.
What's the other two teams?
Steelers and
Steelers at 29.
And the Chicago Bears. Oh, you got the Bears up there. And Raiders. The Raiders.
Oh shit. Yo, they can't drop. They can't go all the way the fuck down there, yo. Like
where they at?
At the bottom.
Where they at? And this was before.
The Raiders in the middle.
They was in the middle. Oh.
There should be no reason why the Raiders at the bottom.
Oh, they
That's
keep
what I'm
fucking
saying,
losing.
yo. Like it's
That's what happens. You go from diddle.
Yo, the total points
no
that
hair
they
in
lost
the
the
middle.
game by is 14 points. That's the total points.
that shit wild, yo.
You can move them up.
So if you rewind time to when Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams was dealing with that contract situation, what you think Adams going to do?
You gonna stay in what's the name?
This is the power rankings for week 6. All right, now we touch these rankings every 2 weeks. So
yeah, the
Ravens got
the Panthers about to jump in 2 weeks. Watch this shit.
I think the Ravens got the Giants and then the Browns. I got Giants and the Browns.
That's two back-to-back losses.
Shit.
I'm talking about the Giants.
Oh.
I hear you talking.
Nah, I'm messing with you, Jim. I don't even like talk shit about that.
I'm telling you.
I don't like coming on the show apologizing and shit.
I'm telling you, come next week.
That's why I don't talk too much.
Don't let you. I know how to run. I know how to run this StreamYard shit now. I know how to run this StreamYard shit now.
What that supposed to mean?
I ain't talking shit. You don't want to talk shit right now.
I'm gonna make this shit June Wednesday. I'm telling you. I had this shit all blue in this month.
Hey, yo, Dennis, you better be lit on this segment. That's all I gotta say. He better be lit. Where's intro at, yo?
I ain't play it. Make sure the motherfucker was ready. I'm gonna have to. All right, so don't seem like he's ready. So let's just jump over to Derek. Derek, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Athlete spotlight. So we say on and off the field. I'm gonna pick Lionel Taylor from way back in the I think the 60s. He is the first person ever to get 100 catches in the season. First receiver ever to get 100 catches in the season.
You got a race car driver name.
Lionel Taylor. I remember the Broncos were horrible back then. We didn't really start winning until like the late 70s. So this is before Elway. But he is the first wide receiver to get 100 catches in the season, and he was the only offense we had. So after them, there was a trend. Now guys were going for 100 in the season, 100 receptions.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
All right. All righty. Dennis.
Look like he came back in here.
He did leave and come back. All right, I'm going to give him a minute. God damn it, because he's struggling over there a little bit. So, I guess then that means that we go down to...
This is not a test. Repeat, this is not.
Yo. All right.
Juice
Dunes Court. We'll recap and talk some basketball in this week. We have a few things to talk about. The season do start next week. Oh man, next
Tuesday. Oh, hey, Derek. Yeah, it's better be here on Wednesday, Derek. I don't give a fuck about your birthday on Wednesday. Yeah, it's better be here on Wednesday. We work on our birthdays.
I got y'all out of on mute right now, but the do starts kick off next Wednesday, Tuesday. 2 games. It's Philly and Boston, right? Philly and Boston, and Golden State and the Warriors and the Lakers. So, yeah. All right. So we kind of, talked about this already at the beginning of the show. And, last week Draymond Green punched his teammate Jordan Poole in the face, and the video leaked out, and it looked bad. Especially when I first heard the news, and I'm like, oh, he punched his teammate in the face. Okay, all right, this happens all the time at practices. These are guys. It get extra competitive at practice sometimes, and jokers be going at it. So I'm like, okay, but when that video came out, it reminds me, what it reminds me of? The Ray Rice situation. When we heard,
Whoa.
I know it's gonna wrinkle some feathers, but you don't want me to go too much into it.
Whoa.
But
go ahead.
Talk your shit, June. Talk your shit, June.
When we heard that he hit his wife, and they gave him the suspensions, we like, okay, he'll be, after the suspensions, he'll be back playing football again. But when that video got out there, it was like, oh hell no. It was bad. It looked bad. And this right here, it looked bad, man. It looked bad. Like he put him down. Like that was a vicious hit. So, he did say that he's gonna take some time off, which he did, and he's actually gonna rejoin the team Thursday. That
was a lot of time off he took, huh?
Yeah, right. To think some things over, he said, and now they did find him. They did find Draymond. They did
that took.
Sorry.
My bad. I didn't know he was playing that video.
Nah, I was listening to shit. I'm trying to make sure I keep moving. You ready?
My bad.
So number one, I was wrong for my actions that took place on Thursday.
Yeah, know the day.
I was wrong for my actions that took place on Wednesday, and for that, I have apologized to my team. I have apologized to Jordan, and I wanted to take that a step further. With the event yesterday, with the video leaking, there is a huge embarrassment that comes with that. Not only for myself as I was the one that committed the action, the embarrassment that comes from me is what it is, and that's something that I have to deal with. But the embarrassment that Jordan has to deal with, and that this team has to deal with, this organization has to deal with, but also Jordan's family. His family saw that video. His mother, his father saw that video. And quite frankly, if my mother saw that video, I know how my mother would feel. I know what her reaction would be, and I know what her next step would be. And so for that, I apologize to his mother and his father. And
I don't understand how it's embarrassing for him. He punched the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you ain't a female, you a dude. If you'd have cursed him out, you could say that's embarrassing because but when you punch somebody, how is it embarrassing for you? When you got to put your hands on somebody, it's to the point where it's like, yo, dude, you got a problem. You need some anger management or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's your own teammate. It's not somebody else on another team. This is your own teammate.
We all make mistakes and just act in the moment. I mean, it was a mistake. Ain't like he hit him and then stomped him out or some shit like that. He hit him.
Nah.
Yeah, he fucked up, and he said,
then I'm sorry. We from Philly. You punch me, you gonna have to square up every time.
So again, that's fine and dandy, but he don't need no bunch of counseling and all that shit.
He need counseling, bro. For him to punch him up.
Only thing I was gonna say to this situation was when he got in that argument with KD, they suspended him for a week. They didn't suspend him on this one.
And this is a sucker punch.
Yeah,
like he hit him like he owed him money.
His mother said it's not a sucker punch.
What?
His mother. I don't think it was. I don't think it was a sucker punch either. He looked dead at him.
Yeah, but like if I'm not throwing hands with you, it's just like, yo, back up off me, bro.
For some reason, I can't hear Derek.
I'm sorry, but all I'm saying is, if you can hit somebody that hard and cock back and hit them, and they don't, and you don't give them a chance to defend themselves, you were meaning to fight him without him being ready. That's considered a sucker punch. Now he didn't hit him from behind. He didn't hit him from behind, but you still punched him. And like Jordan Poole really wasn't trying to fight him. He was just, yo, you in my space, back up, bro.
After you do that, you already know what comes next, sir.
I've slept on guys. I don't think I hit like that, but I slept on people because I just didn't want to fight at that moment, and then I had to defend myself because I'm in a fight now. Because you're not at practice. You're not really thinking he gonna punch me in my face. Like I remember Jordan on The Last Dance was talking about with him and Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr was pissed because Jordan was airing him out, and Jordan was like, I'm just trying to get, I'm trying to get in your asses so we can get ready for the series. Because I can't be soft on you, and then you expect to go in the series soft, and then we're going to wind up losing. I'm like, Jordan, you still are bigger than Steve Kerr. Come on, man. You can't be hitting him like that. But Steve Kerr, I think that Steve Kerr said he got some hits, like hit him in the chest or something like that. All right, but to me, that was a sucker move because Jordan is bigger than what's the name. Like I said, Draymond Green is bigger than Jordan Poole. You don't do that, man. You just don't do that. If you wanted to, like, once again, this is one of the Will Smith and Chris Rock moments. If it's really that beef, it is. Did you take it outside of the gym when practice is over, everything's over? We square up outside. That's how Roman fight.
It was a lot of things that led up to this, though.
Huh?
It said it was a lot of things that led up to this. It was like it's not the first time they had a
yeah. I heard about that too. But if it's really that big of a problem,
his contract situation.
You square. Your job is your job. You don't fight on your job. You never win when you fight on your job. It doesn't look good. So you square up afterwards. I'll meet you somewhere. We square up. Because I told y'all, with Talib and Michael Crabtree, they was going at each other. And he came to him with his family. He said, you know what it's hitting for. You know what I'm about. He said, if you want to handle this, we ain't going to do this for the family. Let's find somewhere else. And he said they went somewhere else and they talked. Michael Crabtree ain't went that work. He went that work. They went up and they squared up somewhere else. But you don't do that at your job, bro. You don't. Because now, how I know you ain't gonna snap again and throw another? If he throws another hard, what's the name, man? You don't respond. Sure, we want to question your manhood. But now he sucker punched you because you wasn't really ready for the fight. It's like, what we gonna do with Draymond? Like you gotta talk to somebody, bro. Like you can't be just hitting people. It's just you grown men. Like don't do that. I don't like that bullying stuff, man. Come on. Shoot, I was small. Trust me, I got picked on, but I got tired of getting picked on. I fought back too.
All right, man. Last week we break down the Eastern Conference. Now this week we're doing the Western Conference. This week, all right. Starting with the pretenders. The contenders. Let's see. Whoa. All right, my bad. The contenders. Who y'all have as y'all top four teams in the West? Let's do like that. Top 4 teams.
Lakers.
That's what number one.
Lakers, Clippers, not the Spurs.
This is when I meet with Mike.
No,
I don't care about that. 5 rings on me.
Lakers, Clippers, Warriors. That's about it.
That's 4, sir. One more. Give me one more.
Minnesota,
Memphis.
and
Memphis.
Who's your top 4, Derek?
Number 1 is the Warriors. Number 2 is between the Mavs and the Clippers. So the Clippers will be at 3. Number 4, I would put Phoenix, and 5, Memphis.
Who would be your dark horse team that you think that could get them a run for that top 4?
I hate to say it, Denver. Denver, just because Jokic got to make the move past the championship, the Western Conference Finals. So I'm not saying they go into the chip, but let's see what he do. Let's see.
He get his guys back.
Yeah, I don't think the Lakers. The Lakers might be the 6th, 7th, or 8th seed.
Mm-hmm. Then still here? Nah. All right. So my top 4, I got Golden State, for sure. Memphis, they'll be back with John Morant, a healthy John Morant back. I like Dallas this year, man. I definitely like Dallas this year.
Yeah, I agree.
Christian Wood, an actual big man that could put the ball in the basket for them instead of them rolling out Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleber. They got a scorer down low, and Christian Wood, and who also could extend to the 3-point line. So I like Christian Wood and the Dallas Mavericks. The Clippers, man. I like the Clippers, man. Last year they didn't play with Kawhi. Kawhi didn't miss the whole season. And, they did make some acquisitions during the trade deadline, picking up Norman Powell, Robert Covington. And to add with that, you pick up John Wall, who I saw a couple of highlights the other night. John Wall looked good, man. He looked good. I don't know if he's penciled in to start. I think they're still going to let Reggie Jackson start at the point guard position and have John Wall come off the bench for a little bit. But, they could be dangerous in the West, man, the Clippers. And Tyronn Lue, who did a great job last year under the circumstances he was facing, did a great job. So I like those top 4 teams. Then Phoenix right there at 5. I think Phoenix take a step back a little bit. I think they take a step back a little bit. I don't like the relationship, even though they signed DeAndre Ayton. Just don't like the relationship. The him and the coach. He came into training camp saying he haven't talked to his coach since Game 7 of the Western Conference semifinals when they played Dallas.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I don't know. Denver, Minnesota. Watch out for 2 teams in the West, man. Minnesota, picking up Rudy Gobert, and that means that Karl-Anthony Towns now play the 4, and he could do a lot more out there, a lot more scoring out there. So I like Minnesota, what they did in the offseason. I also like the New Orleans Pelicans, man. They get Zion Williamson back, McCollum and Brandon Ingram are still there. They got a bunch of young players that's ready to go. So I definitely like the Pelicans to be right there as one of the top 8 teams right there at the end. So, and Portland might be an 8th seed, might be a playing team. When you look at things, they do got Dame Lillard is still there, but Anthony Simons, who definitely stepped up when Dame Lillard and when they traded McCollum last year. So Anthony Simons is still there. So we'll see, man. We'll see. As the pretenders, the couple of teams that I got in the bottom of the Western Conference. The Jazz might be the worst team in the Western Conference. Then the Spurs. I know Derek gone, but I know it's hurt.
Spurs did trade away all their pieces, did he?
Yeah, Dejounte Murray is now in Atlanta. So the Spurs gonna be in the bottom of the West. The Thunder, it was a lot coming into the season. You know, they did well in the draft, you know, but they did lose Chet Holmgren for the rest of the season with ACL injury. So they still got some young players over there. Josh Giddey, you know, the potential all-star, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. So the Thunder gonna give a couple of people some games. The Kings gonna be one of the teams that I think could fight in the play-in game in the 8th spot too. I like, you know, what they did in the trade deadline, acquiring Sabonis, De'Aaron Fox, another potential all-star, superstar in the coming. Devion Mitchell will be in that backcourt with him this year. You know, so he's a great defender, and I like the rookie that they pick up. And talking about rookies, the rookie I'm talking about is Keegan Murray right there. He's gonna be gonna win Rookie of the Year this year. I know I mentioned a couple of good ones last week in Pialo and Jaden Ivey, but Keegan Murray is gonna be that dude in Sacramento, man. That's why I said they could force the Portland or one of them teams that's gonna be in the bottom right there. The Pelicans, who I got right there.
So I'm not a big basketball guy.
Yeah.
His last name is Sharp. No relation.
Sharp. No. You talking about Shannon Sharp? Shannon Sharp, who came from Kentucky. That's a lot of people. There are a lot of people talking about him up in Southwest, up there, in the Pacific Coast, up there. So they say this kid is talented and he could find his way in the starting lineup later on in the season. Then the Rockets got two rookies: Jabari Smith, who was the number 3 overall pick in this year's draft. He's gonna be something to watch. You know, now they got when they got rid of Christian Wood, he'll be taking his spot right there. And Tariq Eason, kid out of LSU, definitely gonna be a talent too for the Rockets. So Rockets got a lot of young talent over there, man, to go with Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr., and those guys. So let's see, man. Let's see. And these are my best players by position in the Western Conference. I know some would disagree with me. But in the backcourt, I had Steph and John Morant. Even though those two play point guard, I look at Steph as a shooting guard. But those are my backcourt guys. Then when you go up the front court, Jokic, the 2-time MVP, right there at center. I don't think anybody can argue that with me. LeBron James, of course. You know, I'm heading into his 2020. This is gonna be his 21st, 22nd year in the league. Yeah, so LeBron is still right there. Man, a lot of people are gonna be surprised with this, man. Karl Anthony Towns, I think, is gonna be the best power forward in the league, one of the best power forward in the West, I must say, because now Rudy Gobert gonna pretty much take his spot as on the defense side of the ball, so he won't have to do much, but just to put the ball in the basket for the Timberwolves. So these are my guys. I don't know if y'all in the chat, do y'all agree with me or y'all disagree with me? Put y'all 5 guys that y'all like at each position in the Western Conference side. But these are my guys, so yeah.
I don't have no issue with that. I guess. I mean, and if you was, who you change it to?
Huh?
I said, even if you was to change it, I mean, I don't know.
We have a couple of guys that people will argue about. You'll probably Devin Booker, the guy at the backcourt in Phoenix, Chris Paul, who has been consistent through his career as one of the best point guards. He got the nickname Point Guard for a reason. Some people will argue who else? Kawhi Leonard. I can't put Kawhi Leonard there. He hasn't played basketball in a year, so I can't put Kawhi Leonard. But when he's on the court, he is definitely one of the top 5, the top 10 players in the league. So, you know, people will probably argue that down. Like I said, the Jokic, I think he hands down probably one of the best center. Some would say the best center in the league. You know, like I said, the only one I think people will really give me some flack about is the Karl Anthony Towns. But I feel like he's due to have a great year. Him and his teammate Anthony Edwards, man. Me and Dennis been talking about Anthony Edwards during the off season, man. This kid look like he's ready to go and take off. So, yeah. So those are my powerful, my Western Conference best players by position.
Thank you, sir. That was useful information. I'm taking down notes so I can go ahead and bet me some money as soon as this shit opens up.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait for this shit to open back up, yo. I'm so mad, yo. I be looking at the shit and I be like, dang, yo, I still got this $15 just sitting here. I could have went on bet that shit, made that to 35, bet that, made that to 100, bet that, get like 15,000. Oh, my bad, yo. I'm out here cheating the game and shit. Cheating the game and whatnot. All right. Let's talk college football.
Chopper style, chopper style.
Whoa. As B was saying, it's that fentanyl.
For more
speaking is such a skill for me here. Well, how about this interception? I mean, Bo Nix does nothing but
they bring late pressure. It's picked up. Stroud. Four-man rush. And so Mr. Dependable, but look at just the patience, the strength. Reverse. Clicker opportunity. Downfield. First quarterback on 3rd and 4. Pressure off the edge. DJ hit. Going up in the nice spot. And coming around. Pressing the spin button before the catch.
How in the world did he just do that? I mean, he actually kind of got
Speaking is such a skill for me here. Well, how about this interception? I mean, Bo Nix does nothing but throw. Look at this. Action.
Quarterback run. Going up in the lane. Brings it down.
All right, that intro long as shit. I had to cut that shit in half. Something. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yep.
All right.
What's up, Dami?
Whoa, watch your mouth there. I don't, man, that one. Nope.
All righty. This is my top 10. Number 1, Georgia. Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3, Alabama. Number 4, Michigan. Even though on the actual one, they got Clemson at 4, but I ain't feeling that. Michigan 4, Clemson 5, 6 the Volunteers. How about the Volunteers, y'all? Number 7, USC. 8, Oklahoma State. 9, Ole Miss. And yes, number 10, UCLA. I took Penn State the hell up out of there.
Oh.
It's my top 10. This definitely about to shuffle up. You got Tennessee facing Alabama next week. We'll see how they go. You got Clemson against an ACC rival in Florida State. We got Michigan versus Penn State. We'll see how they go. Yes, sir. Okay, let's get into my 3. These are my 3 games of the week. I'm gonna kick off talking about TCU and Kansas. It was a solid game. It was unfortunate that my Heisman dark horse Jalen Daniels he got put out the game like the end of the second quarter with a separated shoulder. But Kansas had an opportunity to win the game. It was exciting game to watch. Kansas just fell short. This was my pick for last week, which I said that TCU was going to win, but Kansas was going to cover. But that was a tie. Maryland and UCLA and Utah. It was a solid game. Cameron Rising, quarterback for Utah, 23 for 32, 287 yards, but no touchdowns. It was more so the final score was 42-32. UCLA won that game, but for Utah was mainly all about the running game. As far as UCLA, another Heisman candidate. Watch out for Dorian Thompson, quarterback. UCLA, 18 for 23, 299 yards, 4 touchdowns. Led by that Russian offense. With Zach. Whoa.
Listen, you was talking. I'm looking at numbers. Where the fuck the numbers at? I thought you ain't.
I get to explain in these games. I ain't putting them out there.
Yeah, I was lost.
Zach, that running back, Zach, I can't really pronounce the name, Charbonnet. He had 22 attempts for 198 yards with a touchdown on the ground. And UCLA is a team to watch out for. Do not sleep on UCLA.
Chip Kelly.
We've been all focusing on USC when it come down to the Pac-12, and they got some dogs in there too. Maryland and Purdue, my opinion, I kind of felt like this was a winnable game for Maryland, but Purdue been on this hot streak since they beat Minnesota at that homecoming, and it was like a costly penalty at the end of the game. In the fourth quarter that cost Maryland the game. It was nice. It was a nice game for Maryland. Nice game for Purdue. Talia Ravioli, because I can't pronounce the last name, but I know Ravioli because I eat that. He had 26 for 38, 315 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. For Purdue, what's his name? Aiden O'Connell. He actually had a solid game. He went 30 for 41, 360 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. It was a good game. This ultimately came down to turnovers, a lot of costly turnovers that hurt Maryland at this game and could have cost Purdue this game. All right, let's go to the next one, son. These are my games for the week. All right, these are my offensive and defensive player of the week. 3-star recruit Israel Abani Kanda Jr. had 36 carries on the ground, 320 yards and 6 touchdowns. Sheesh. 3-star recruit. He had a solid ass game. It was just I don't even know what the hell happened. They just said, let me stop tackling. It was tough with the defensive player. Because it was a couple like Big Ten players, SEC players that were standing out. But this the only kind of stat line that really stood out for me. I understand QB hurries. They had Aaron Lewis for forgot what school. He had I think he had like 13 quarterback hurries, but that's just hurries. So I went with Jose Ramirez from Eastern Michigan, senior. He had 4 sacks and 2 tackles. At some point, you got to block that, man. Ain't no way somebody's supposed to have. Ain't no way somebody will get 4 sacks in one game. And this he's a 2-star. He's a 2-star recruit. This is my offensive player, my defensive player for the week.
So, question.
Yes, sir.
A 3-star recruit. What round is you looking like? Like 4th round, something like that.
Well, right now, no, Israel didn't he kind of just burst on the scene as of this season. But Israel is, if he do go, be late round. He's a day 3 guy. He's not no day 1 or day 2 pick. Same thing for Jose Ramirez. Just because of his school at Eastern Michigan, he may not get drafted. He may he just burst on the scene this year. He had a subpar season last year. He just burst onto the scene. But it's kind of based off of the school. Let's say, since we talk about these colors, let's say if this was Michigan State, he could have been a day 2 guy. This guy could be a potential day 3, if not an undrafted pick.
Okay.
But the stars is pretty much their recruiting rankings.
Right.
When go from high school to college. Chicken dinner. Winner. All right. Last week, I called that game. I said that Kansas wasn't going to win that game, but I did expect them to cover. But You see, I have a tie. I was 2-2, but I'm 2-2-1. I finished with a tie since TCU only won by 7 points. Like Sam's got on me about last week about not putting the money out there. You put $100 on USC 3.5 points. USC, I think they go up against
Utah, right?
Yeah, Utah. They play against Utah. They are the underdogs. Surprisingly, that's where USC been playing. No, I don't see nothing in Utah that I would make them the favorite, but I'm going with USC this week, man.
You got to look at every good teams that they played this year has beat them. Florida beat them. UCLA trashed them. Like USC underdogs, give me that. I'm taking that too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just surprised, with the points. But the crazy part, a lot of bettors are taking like 63% of the bettors are taking Utah. I'm taking USC, baby. I'm taking USC.
It must be at Utah. That's why.
Yeah, they playing at Utah.
Okay, that making more sense.
It's a late 8:00 game.
Mm-hmm.
It's my chicken dinner for the one. Wait, man, I wish B was on this next segment. B and Dennis at that.
Fuck it, you got the best combo with this motherfucker. You feel me?
No, you're not accounting for, Sam.
That's wild.
It looked like it's just green. It's dark in here.
Nope.
Yeah.
Just me and
you. Like having technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's cool. And I sit up there. I'm putting a little money on the table now.
They in the year they were drafted. Year the team that had New Jersey.
That had in New Jersey. New Jersey.
Yeah, like name the team and the year that they had on a different jersey.
And that's all.
Giants player. That's what.
Can you hear me?
That's Victor Cruz. Yeah, we can.
All right, good.
The Giants player. That's what. That's.
Let me see. I got to tell
Evan Ingram, right?
Yes, Evan Ingram.
I just had
Jadeveon Clowney. Wasn't that 2013?
Jadeveon Clowney? No.
Then it was
Evan Ingram, 2017, right?
Yes, sir. 2017. I give you that.
And New Jersey was just this year, 2022.
Yes. And what team?
Jacksonville Jaguars.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
What you got for me, Dan?
I can't hear nothing June was saying.
I can't even see the Ravens player.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
That's CJ Mosley.
That's what I thought it was.
Who's the guy with the Jets?
CJ was drafted. Fuck.
The Jets player is Leonard Williams.
Leonard Williams.
Oh, that's Big Cat. Okay.
Yeah. I think he was 2017 too, right?
No, sir.
Amari Cooper is 2015.
Yes, sir. And what year did he have a different jersey?
2017.
No, sir.
2019.
2018.
2018.
Middle of the season, he got traded
and what
to
team?
Dallas Cowboys.
I get that to you. Sans, what you got for TJ Mosley?
So CJ was drafted in 16?
No, sir.
Oh,
he's Googling.
No, I didn't. I went back and counted because I think he was with he been with the Jets for 2 years. I think I went back and I counted off that.
Mosley been with y'all since 15.
That was fucking 1 year off. Fuck.
No.
Oh, then it was 14.
Yes, it was 2014.
2014. So then
16, 17.
So Jadeveon Clowney, he must have got drafted 2012.
No.
That's right.
Sans, what team and year for CJ Mosley?
He was the fucking Jets. I know he was.
And what year?
Jadeveon Clowney, 2013.
For 3 years.
So what year?
2019, right?
I get that to you, Jane.
2019. So if that's the fact, then 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. So he
was drafted in 2014. But to answer your question, Dennis knows David Clowney was not drafted in 2013.
What the
I
fuck?
think Kilo cheating.
I'm not cheating.
And it's not 14 either? What the fuck?
Yes, it's 2014. This is the first time you mentioned 2014.
Oh, I thought I said that the first time. I'm sorry.
All right.
Leonard Williams, 2016.
When was he in another jersey? That was 2019.
You said 2016?
Yes.
No.
I said 2019 he was in another jersey.
2019 he was in another jersey. I'll give you that point. What team?
The Seattle Seahawks.
For
What
who?
you talking about?
What you talking about, dog?
Jadeveon Clowney.
Oh yeah. You got both of them.
All right, so
who's the
Leonard
guy with the
Williams,
Bears?
2000 and it got to be 18.
No, sir.
Damn, 2017.
No, sir.
Yo, he ain't been in the league that long, bro. 2015?
No. My bad. Yeah, 2015. You're right. My bad.
And he became a giant. He became a giant in 2020.
Nothing June saying.
No, he did not become a giant in 2020.
Then 2019.
But I'll give you the point for the giant. But what year?
2019.
Yes, sir. All right, you and Dennis tied up.
Jabril
Yeah, but I don't know
Peppers.
which ones he done already.
All right,
I don't know
so
why you can't hear me, brother.
listen, we done Evan
she
Ingram,
was
we
in.
done Jadeveon Clowney, we done C.J. Mosley, we done Amari Cooper and Leonard Williams.
Is that Knicks for the Bears?
For the Bears, it's Leonard Floyd.
Oh hell no! I'm gonna go with 2012.
No,
14?
no, sir.
Leonard Floyd. Where's Leonard Floyd came from? Leonard Floyd.
So who's that for the Vikings?
To the left, that's Mike Hughes. To the right, that's Laquan Treadwell.
Laquan Treadwell.
Yeah.
He came in 14.
No.
Yeah. No, it was 15. He came in 15.
Laquan Treadwell was in that class. Dennis, we was looking at
2015.
Ole Miss, right? He from Ole Miss, right?
Yeah, from Ole Miss.
Remember that class we was looking at last year when all them damn receivers? They had that DK Metcalf.
Was that right? Was that right?
No, that's not the right year, then.
Oh.
Laquan Treadwell.
Then it must be 16.
June said that he came in the class that y'all was talking about with all the wide receivers.
No. We was me and Dennis last year on June's Money
What wide
Quarterback
receiver?
we looked at Ole Miss old roster, and he was on there with DK Metcalf and AJ Brown and Evan Ingram.
But he couldn't have came. He couldn't have came.
So he like 2018 and 18. Let me go 18.
No.
It must be 14 then.
No,
sir.
No, I said 14. It must be 15.
No.
17.
They didn't draft back-to-back number one wide receivers.
Who?
17.
No.
So it's 13 then.
No, sir.
Nah, Laquan Treadwell ain't been in the league that long, bro.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say it's 2016.
That long. Nah,
2016, yes.
16?
Yes.
Oh, so he must.
I don't know when
when
he was on other teams.
Receiving core.
They like faded that motherfucker out of the world.
And he played for a lot of teams. Oh my god.
What other one is still available?
You still got Leonard Floyd. You got Mike Hughes, Jabril Peppers, and Dante Fowler.
Jabril Peppers came. He came with
Sir.
Yeah.
Jabril Peppers came 2016.
No, sir.
No, he didn't. No, he came before that.
18.
Then it was 2015.
Before that.
18.
No.
18.
Then it was 17.
2017. Yes.
And then he got traded to
To the Jets. I mean, he went to, he started with the
Giants.
No, it was the Giants.
Giants. 2019.
18. What year?
2019.
It was 2019.
Yeah.
No, I said it.
I gave it to June. Y'all tied up 9-9. Sam's, you got one.
He had a chance to prove himself, and they just got him out the fucking door and shit.
Dante Fowler.
No. They traded him for Odell.
Yeah, but they ain't let him prove his fucking self and shit.
I wouldn't have let him prove himself either. It's Odell. The fuck?
Dante Fowler. 18.
All right,
No, sir.
Next. No, you said Leonard Floyd. Leonard Floyd.
Drafted by Atlanta.
2010, Leonard Floyd.
Hold on, say that again, Dan.
2010.
No, sir.
Oh shit.
17 for Fowler.
Let's go 2015.
No, sir.
What?
17 for Fowler.
No, sir.
God damn it.
Leonard Floyd ain't been in the league that
Y'all need B.
No, B need us.
I might need some help from B. I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck B.
It's all love.
B on that shit.
All right, so we on the last one, right?
No, we actually got 4 players left.
We do? Name the players.
My bad, 3 players. You got Leonard Floyd, Mike Hughes, and Dante Fowler.
Mike Hughes just came, right?
Dante Fowler is 2015.
Yes, sir.
Oh, damn.
And he was playing for the LA Rams, and then he got traded to the Atlanta Falcons in 20.
Rams?
Nah.
What year he played for the Rams?
Oh, shit. That's a good question. I'm going to go 2018.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit. Get him then. Dang.
Mike Hughes, 2019?
Close, but no.
18.
Yes. And what was his new team?
He got traded 2021.
Yes, sir. And what team?
Who got traded 2021?
Mike
he had on red.
The Texans.
Oh, shit.
You said, what you say, Sam?
The Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs. That's it.
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch?
All right, last one is Leonard Floyd. Right now, you got 12. Then June, you got 10.
Leonard Floyd, 2011.
No.
Leonard Floyd had to be 2013.
No.
Oh, God. Leonard Floyd. 2016.
Yeah, 2016.
I got that one.
All right, you can have it.
All right, get it.
He was in another team. He was on another team 2019.
No, after that.
20.
It was after that.
All right, I get it to you, June. June said 20.
All
right, now.
Rams.
Damn. Y'all just tied it up.
Oh, well.
I'll come up with a tiebreaker.
No, June, run me my 1250. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, no, crazy. Hell no. I got y'all. I'm gonna take care of both of y'all for the. I'm gonna send y'all both 25.
Right. Put it on our DraftKings app.
DraftKings. You got no. You can do that.
I don't know. I hope you could. Yeah. Send me my money through DraftKings. No problem. All right, man. Let's try to get this Fuck Wrong With Em done, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Fuck Wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fuck Wrong With Em. I'm your host, Dennis Holmes. Let's try to get this thing over with as fast as we possibly can.
Jared!
Oh, referee. You
hold up, yo. Is that the same fucking referee from last week, Sams? Yo.
That looked like him.
That's the same dude that was calling all kinds of that bullshit. The fucking yo, that's crazy, yo.
You might gotta look his name up, Kilo, because he let Tom Brady get sacked. Tom Brady looked at him, put his hands up. He went and reached for his flag and called roughing the passer. That was not a roughing the passer, sir. Referees, please get y'all shit together because y'all costing a lot of people money. And on this note, you just made the list.
Booger or Booger, whatever your name is.
Fuck Wrong With Em. What's next? Oh, yeah, the Mets. The Mets was up all season. You fucking chokers. You were up all season. You choking bitches. What, you thought I wasn't going to say nothing? What, you think this was a game? You choking bitches? You fucking choked yourself. Y'all like some females, I know. Y'all like to be choked, you motherfuckers.
He couldn't find a button, Dennis. He couldn't find a button.
Yo, they was up 15 games and shit. Yeah, we up. We run the motherfucking division. Y'all run shit. Fuck out of here. Fuck wrong with them. What's the next one? Oh, Jared. Jared. Come out wherever you are.
Hey yo, did he put his picture up there? Yo,
LSU gonna beat Tennessee. I want all the smoke. You better smoke up fat baby's balls. Y'all ain't shit. You're next on my list. Jared, you've been talking shit all year. Fuck LSU and fuck wrong with you. What's next?
Oh man.
Yo, this motherfucker Aaron Rodgers right here. He literally be like, yo, I threw 2 touchdowns. I'm done for the day. I ain't doing shit else. Y'all figure it out. Like that's really how it go. Like the Giants was up, the Giants was losing in the first half, and in the second half did not let them score not 1 point. They gave them 2 points on the safety. What the fuck is Green Bay doing out there? Green Bay ain't even trying to win games. And people were like, oh, it's because we was in London. The fuck that got to do with it? You got to play football. Fuck wrong with them?
London falls on Green Bay.
Was that the end of it? Okay,
Yeah,
that was the end of it.
That was the end.
I'm glad I made it through. Thank y'all fellas for being patient.
Yeah. Oh, you said you wanted to do one more thing, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I got time to do it. I hope I can say it.
Now you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, go ahead. I can answer it.
Oh, you ain't push it on it? Okay, all right. Listen, this.
No, I just remembered. Sorry, I'm sorry.
All right, it's all right. This weekend we had an altercation with Jackson State and Alabama State.
Oh, no, I do have that. My bad. Hold on, wait a minute.
You know what? Public school system has got to get better.
Listen, sir, I had a lot going on.
I'm still outside the house.
All right, so y'all up now.
Yeah, I can't see nothing.
That's when they just had hands and he pushed off. Shit.
He pushed off.
Yeah, like I said, they had an altercation. And a lot of people like, oh, Deion Sanders over there showing off and walking on people's stands, walking on people's pregame warm up and all that. I'm gonna say it in my Deion voice, dog. I do this before every game, dog. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. You gonna tell me who is swag? I am swag, dog. Dog. You gotta know, dog.
I thought B was gonna do a session on this one. This would have been a perfect thing for him to cover.
This would have been. I tried to get my best B on, but I'm outside the house and it's terrible reception. But
it's disrespectful.
No,
I think it's brilliant.
Just take your loss like a man. That's all you gotta do. Take your loss like a man.
The man is not thinking to say it's disrespectful, but the man that does think will say,
I mean, it was your homecoming, so you kind of feel
this is like a money game.
You invited them to play for your homecoming.
Hold on, Dennis.
You playing
the video. Thinking they could beat them.
No, I don't think it's disrespectful. I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant because the man is not thinking would say it's disrespectful, but the man that does think will say, you know what? This is like a money game, isn't it? This is like one of those games that you invite the opponent so you could make a lot of money because Jackson State travels deep. They come with all the fanfare, all the love. You know how many fans we travel with. We one of the greatest shows on earth. We're like Wrangling, Barnum, and Bailey Circus, but the black version of it. Like, so it was brilliant to invite us there because you're going to make some money. But what comes along with money? All money ain't good money. We gonna learn. All money ain't good money. We gonna learn. But that's what that was about. That wasn't about nothing else because you have other schools you could have chosen for such a prestigious day as that.
So let me tell you what he did, right? Coach Prime, right? He offered Alcorn Alcorn University. He offered them medical trainers from Jackson State when they didn't have any. He traveled up to Mississippi Valley State so they can help their coach get a new practice field. He publicly encouraged FAMU best player to stay put instead of transferring into the SEC. He covered all SWAC football head coaches to discuss common birds that they all face. He held a camp for high school prospects. Invited all the SWAT coaches to participate in this little mini combine he threw. He agreed to take Jackson State on a roll for new classes that put money directly in the pretty much in the conference to be split amongst all the schools. He making money for Jackson State, but he making money for the conference.
Yeah.
He doing a lot.
And for Eddie Robinson Jr. to say that he's not SWAT. That he's not SWAT.
Now, I think if you want to get mad at get mad at him for his entrance. You walking through the whole sideline, get mad at him about it. Don't sit up there and say he ain't SWAT. He did a lot for that conference right now.
Mm-hmm.
He doing a lot for that conference. He is helping out that conference. So
I didn't know he beat, because when I did see it, the first thing when I did see it on Saturday, I'm like, damn, I know this was gonna bound to happen.
I don't know why he mad about the walkthrough.
Yeah,
that's all. He felt like it was disrespectful. But the crazy part is when he had the homecoming, Dion actually reached out to him and said, "You sure you want us to come over there for your homecoming?" And the coach was looking at it from a money perspective. He didn't expect them to get their asses wore out like that, or walking like that shit. Did you actually? Matter of fact, I wish you'd have showed that video, Sams, when they was talking. As he was walking through the other team sideline, they was talking crazy. That motherfucking bitch ass thing over here for, huh? Why you over here, cuz? They was talking big greasy.
So I did see another fight between two other teams. I don't know who it was, but it was that shit got kind of ugly.
I'm gonna tell you what else crazy. He does that walkthrough every game. He used to do a run. He used to do a run through, but he can't run no more because he only got 8 tubes.
Honestly, I would like to know. I would like to ask him why.
Ask him why what? I'm lost.
Why do you walk the other side of the field? Why?
Oh, he checked the whole field out. He trying to see what's going on. Ain't like they got the best fields ever in the SWAC.
Yeah, that's why he's sponsoring them shits and try to get better fields for them.
Right.
He doing a lot for that conference, outside of Jackson State.
That's why you see with their championship games and stuff like that always be at like ATL Stadium or Miami Stadium. That's what you see their stuff be at.
My question is for you, then. What is it really going to take for NFL teams to send scouts to these to that conference?
I don't know what it's going to take because I even look back and I look at teams like the Rams. The Rams F them picks. Well, if you're going to say F them picks, then why don't you go out there and try to get some undrafted free agents? Why you ain't looking in the HBCUs to say, listen, I couldn't get these guys, but you know what I mean? Let me go ahead and get these guys because I ain't got no picks. And I'm not saying that HBCU should be looked at as second tier or the Salvation Army or nothing like that. But I'm saying you gotta appreciate what you're getting, and these guys can play. Don't just look at them like they from the SWAC that they can't play. They can play. Y'all be hyping shit about these quarterbacks from North Dakota State. Why you can't be hype about motherfuckers from HBCU? You got two quarterbacks from North Dakota State that don't win in the top 5.
But you know, one thing will help them if they get more showtime, yo. They're not on TV. It's not scheduled for TV.
They try to get as much time as they can through ESPN too.
It's gonna all come about money. That's why I look at it. This whole conference is about money. They
don't have the funding that everybody else got. If you ever watch is a podcast called Earn Your Leisure, Deion Sanders on there. If you look at the Power 5 schools, they got $60 million in funding that they can play with. Deion Sanders may got $3 million.
Dang.
He got to make up for that with him being as popular as he is. That's how he make up for it.
Watch this, Kilo. Watch this.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I don't know when this shit happened, but this is a all-out motherfucking brawl here. And they was like, fuck it.
He's crazy. Nice. I like when he had the hat out there. They just got scrapping.
Yeah, he was advertising.
Is this flag football?
No, this was pregame. I don't know if it was high school or college, but they said they lost the fight in the game. Shit crazy, yo. Shit, wow. So, Dennis.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, Jamar Chase's girlfriend wants him kicked out the league because he's a deadbeat father.
All right, well, fucking kick him out the league for being a deadbeat father. So how much money you think you're going to get out of him now with him not the fuck wrong with you? Like, damn, yo. Like, when y'all can't get y'all way, y'all try anything. Like, y'all, it's all about, I'm going to get my lick back no matter what. Like, what? Huh? What type of long-term future is that show?
He sent his mama over the house to beat her up, and he doesn't like to shower. He's a deadbeat father.
Nah, I'm out. Now she about to spill all his beans. And you know what's crazy? I'm telling you what's gonna happen. 10 years later, she gonna be holding a sign like Dwayne Wade baby mom did. Talking about something, we don't get no money. Dwayne Wade ain't help his kids and all that. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't trying none of that. If you that mad at him, take him to child support. Go get that money. It's that simple. That's all it is. If you that mad, go get child support. Go get that money. It's that simple. All this you doing, airing all this out, ain't worth it. Stop it.
It worked for other people. Why not? Why it ain't gonna work for me?
No, she wanna be where he don't want to be with her. That's what it looked like. He don't want nothing to do with her. And she probably holding the baby as a clutch.
Shit crazy. All right. So before we get out of here, one more video, and then we're gonna walk. So after this video, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Kilo, this is not funny, so you better not laugh, Kilo.
Forward legs. Here he goes. Winding up for the shot, and the cannon has fired and hit Sterling directly to the face.
We clocked that at a stunning 116 kilometers per hour.
Now that's a lot of miles per hour.
Little chance that man's nose is not broken right now.
Oh, indeed. Now Sterling getting checked out for that one. Spectacular save, though. And Shaw takes a moment. Here he goes with the approach.
Oh! Sterling with a fantastic dive. The ball flies straight through his hands and once again strikes him straight in the nose.
And let's see it again on the old instant replay. Oh, every excruciating detail captured in HD perfection.
Clocked at 129 kilometers per hour. Sterling does not look well.
2 wonderful saves and 2 definite concussions.
They may replace him at this point. He's done all he can.
Yes, as his trainer takes him off the field like a mustached lion dragging a gazelle through the Serengeti. Adieu, Scott.
The myth, the legend! 3 perfect blocks by Sterling with his cat-like face reflexes.
Absolutely incredible. Though I must say, Sterling does not look well at all.
Well, you know football players like to have a bit of drama, don't they?
They're gonna take him out? No, wait! They brought him a chair!
Oh, a bold move by the manager! Bain sets up for the 4th attempt!
And this, frankly, is a gimmick. He literally just has to kick it anywhere except where Sterling is sitting.
There is no possible way that North Carolina can mess up this shot! Oh! 158 kilometers per hour!
This man can do no wrong!
Look at him beg for mercy! When it's mercy, that should be begged.
Where's Sterling? He seems to be crawling away from the goal. What is he doing?
He's throwing away the bat! Oh! It's not the impossible!
Look at that! He's doing it just right! What incredible instinct to crawl away from the goal like that!
His teammates rush the field, happy as a lark as they slide in!
A Panini sculpture!
I'm a finish as his teammates carry.
Fucked up, yo. That's exactly how the Dolphins did to him.
Hey, yo, you gotta send me that. You gotta send me that. I didn't get to look at it, but I heard them and I was like, yo, they is tripping.
All right. God bless. Good night. Thank y'all for watching. Come back in 20 minutes. We got the Off the Bases podcast. We're gonna,
Without June. They don't need no chokers on the show.
Tell them, June, you hold your head high all the time.
Shit. I was talking hella cash shit.
No chokers on the show. Choking ass man. Y'all thought I was playing? Hold up.